Hey YouTubers, it's Valerie with Money Mindset Coach, and today I am going to be talking about basically it's open enrollment for Medicare. So this is going to pretty much be zeroing in on the ones of us that are of Medicare age, which 65. I have been on it for a year now, and I did regular Medicare, which Part A, Part B. I didn't do Part D because I do cost plus drugs to get my stuff. And so anyway, but then because it's open enrollment, I've made an appointment with like a broker person for the 15th of November to talk about what my options are. And the funny thing is I started thinking about this, and my boyfriend's mother just turned 90. And so I asked her oldest daughter what she's on, because, there's all these Advantage plans and everything, and I've heard horrible things about them, and there's all kinds of Advantage plans that everybody had last year that are going to be canceled for 2025. And so then what does someone do if they were on one plan? Now they got to find another one. It's pretty complicated and it's pretty crazy. So I said something to her oldest daughter, and because I knew she would know. And I said, well, what's your mom on? She's 90 years old. What has she done for all these years? Because she's been on Medicare for a long time, longest person I know. And turns out she's just been on regular Medicare. This woman is 90 years old. She is on no medications. She takes vitamins. That's it. She's never had cancer. She's never had anything serious. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm 66. Do I need a Medicare Advantage plan? I don't know. But then I ended up hearing, because I've talked about this guy before. He has a YouTube channel. His name is Dr. Ed Weir, Weir. He was in the Social Security Administration. He worked for them for like 20 some years. So he knows Social Security backwards and forwards. So if you have any questions about Social Security, his YouTube channel is really, really good. But he had this broker guy to talk about Medicare, and he did a video a couple days ago. So I was watching it. And it turns out that if you don't take Part D, which is the medication part of Medicare, they talked about being penalized or something if you don't use it. I've never used it because I get everything through cost plus drugs, and I don't pay very much for my medications. I'm lucky that the medication that I have, they actually have, because they don't carry everything. But I gotta tell you, if you're on an expensive heart medication or something like that, and they are adding medications all the time. So if you're hearing this and you have never gone to cost plus drugs, but you have a drug that costs you a lot of money, I have said this before, go to the website Cost Plus Drugs and there's a place where you can put that drug in, and it will tell you if they carry it or not. And they are carrying new drugs all the time. All the time. And when you put something in there and they don't carry it, that shows them, oh, somebody's interested in that one. And it gets, it just starts the ball rolling, I think, is what it does. But anyway, I heard that Part D, if you don't take Part D, that you could end up being penalized. I did not know that. So anyway, I am going to have, instead of doing straight Medicare that I've been doing for the last week or last year, I am going to talk to somebody about possibly what does Medicare Advantage plans offer me, I'm just going to talk. I'm going to talk to somebody. And so, anyway, that is on November 15th. And I will be making another video talking about what it is that I found out and what I am going to do. But yeah, it's very confusing. Very confusing. And trying to make sense of it, you really need to have somebody who really knows what they're talking about. But Dr. Ed Weir, his YouTube channel is awesome. He knows you can find videos about everything about Social Security that you might need to know. He probably has a video on it. I tell you, it's a heck of a lot easier than trying to call Social Security and be on hold for a long time and then get somebody and then hope that you remember to ask them everything before you get off the phone with them. That's the other thing. I've been on the phone. I've been on hold for 45 minutes before I finally get somebody. Now I have to say that was a Friday. That was a Friday afternoon. That's not the best time to call them. It's better to do it in the morning. The other thing, I went to the dentist yesterday. I have periodontal disease, so I have some bone loss. And so I get my teeth cleaned 4 times a year. Well, up until yesterday, the normal amount that I would pay to get my teeth cleaned was around $100. So, I spent a good amount of money a year. And I go in there yesterday and they're like, oh, okay, that'll be $180. And I'm like, it's never been over 100. What am I paying for? And she laid it out. And the thing is one of the things that they do because of the periodontal thing is there's a laser thing that they go over. And I guess they can zap everything. And because when you have the bone loss, you're going to have different pockets with the gums where bacteria can kind of, and you want to get that out of there. I use the water pick. I use Oral-B. I use a special dental floss. I do all that. And so anyway, but their price has gone up on the laser and the attachments that they use. And so anyway, I found out that I have a couple cavities, that like the silver fillings. Well, I've got cavities that are happening again. So they have to go in and take that filling out, put a new filling in, which is going to be white. So it's going to look really nice. It's going to look better than what I have now. I really didn't know how much that was going to cost. And then it was like, it's the cheapest thing that I've ever had done. $64 with my dental insurance. $64 a cavity. So I'm spending $128 to get 2 cavities filled, where I went in to just get my teeth cleaned. And I didn't take the fluoride, so it ended up being $171. It's like, golly. And then the other thing that bugs me, this is on a whole nother tangent, but I really love my dentist. I go to Modern Dentistry, which I think is like a chain kind of thing. There's probably Modern Dentistry offices all over the place, and they have the latest and the greatest, and they got the latest stuff. This one is about an hour from me, so it takes me an hour to get there. And so anyway, where was I going with that? I know I was going somewhere with that. Oh, there was somebody squealing the tires out there. There's 2 dental hygienists that I really like. I like both of them. There was one that they had before before COVID. Could not stand her. She killed me. She was very rough. And she just killed me. I mean, she was cleaning my teeth, but I just felt like she was digging into my gums. It was awful. And then she would be so alarmist of like, oh my gosh, you need to see the periodontist, you need to see blah, 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 blah. And then I'd drive all the way back to see him, which is an hour. And I would see him and he's like, oh, you're fine. And I'm like, well, she was alarming me. I didn't like her at all. So then COVID, she quits, And I mean, I have to say, okay, you're a dental hygienist. It's COVID. You're right there in front of people and you're close to them. Even with masks on, I understood why she quit. But I went a whole year, 2020. I get my teeth cleaned 4 times a year. 2020, I couldn't get my teeth cleaned at all. That was not good. Not if you have the problems that I do. That was not good. So I had some work to do once I got back in. But anyway, I digress. I have these 2 dental hygienists that I really, really love. They're both great. They're both gentle. They're both the sweetest people. I like both of them. Well, I was supposed to see Melody. Melody wasn't there. So I end up seeing Connie, who's the other one. And I like her too. The thing that gets me is that when they called to confirm the appointment in the morning, they could have told me, oh, Melody isn't here today. You're going to have Connie. Just for a heads up, It's like, is it hard to do that? No. They didn't tell me. Then I get there and she's running behind and everybody is kind of running behind. And after she gets done with what she's getting done, I'm getting my actual 6-month dental exam. And this guy walks in. Good looking young man. I mean, once you get to be 66, it's like everybody looks younger. But he walks in, very good looking young man. He's my new dentist. They didn't tell me that either. I'm sorry, but could you tell me that the dentist that I had that I really liked left and moved back to Colorado and that I have a new dentist and this guy is new to the practice? They didn't tell me that either. Why? I don't understand that. To me, I think they could have told me that. The person who called me, so I swear, when I go in there on November 8th to get these cavities and they call me to confirm the appointment, I'm going to say, is it him who's doing it? I'm going to say, I just don't understand. Why can't they just tell me? I don't like surprises. I am not a person who likes surprises. I don't. I want to know who's cleaning my teeth. I want to know who my dentist is. I want to know these things. I had a 2:00 appointment. It took me an hour to get there. It was after 4:00 after I got out of there. This was a suburb of St. Louis, so I ended up being in rush hour traffic on my way home. It took all afternoon. I left my house at 1:00 in the afternoon and got home close to 5:00. It's not thrilling. It doesn't thrill me. Oh, the other thing that happened is I was low on gas, so I needed to get gas. And with the way that I would get on the interstate that I had to take to get there, there's this one gas station because I live in a rural town. So there was this one gas station. I thought, okay, I'll stop there. I used to stop there when I worked at the winery. I pull in, there's one guy getting gas and another guy is putting the yellow out of service things on all the pumps. So there was no pump. And I'm kind of low on gas. I usually don't get below a half tank. I was below that. And I was driving an hour to get where I had to go. I didn't want to really be low on gas. I wanted to get gas. So then I had to get on the interstate, get off, get gas, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I digress. I just don't like surprises. I like them to tell me what is going on. And there's no reason why they can't do that. I mean, I was a hairdresser. I know I'm digressing, but I can't help it. When I was a hairdresser, and somebody was a customer of mine, and they were coming in to get their hair cut by me, if it wasn't me and they called the person, they would not have been happy if they got to the salon and found that it was somebody else over here that was going to cut your hair. No, that would not have gone over very well at all. That has never happened at my hair salon. They would call me and tell me, hey, Chandra's sick. She can't cut your hair, but so-and-so can. Why can't they do that at the dentist office? Why do they have to switch my dentist and not tell me? Actually, I got a thing where I can do a review. I think I'm going to do one, and I don't think I ever have. But that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, hey, there's too many times. You raise the prices. You switch dental hygienist on me. You switch a dentist on me. I don't like that. I don't like surprises. I like to know what's going on. So anyway, I digress. I digress. I am on my soapbox today. So anyway, if you have gotten value out of this video about Medicare, about anything else that I wanted to talk about that just came to mind, like, subscribe, share, comment, any of those things. It really helps my channel. It helps YouTube get my channel out there to more people. I really, really, truly appreciate it when anybody does that. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed, who comes back and views on a regular basis. I love all of you. You mean the world to me, and I am having so much fun doing this. So anyway, till next time. Oh, the last video that I did, I forgot to say what I always say. Use it up, wear it out, make it do without. Till next time. Bye.